Good morning, everyone. I'm Helen from Georgia, and I'm trying to get started here this morning. It's not working out too good. Y'all, this is, I didn't have any flowers this morning, but this is cotton that I got up in the field yesterday, and I decided to bring cotton out here. It's season for cotton, and I have some coffee for y'all. I have some coffee, and it's got my mother's picture on it. And I have y'all some coffee also. Y'all have some if you would like. Y'all, I'm kind of a little behind this morning. My TV over here, I can't get it to work. And it's a little chilly, y'all, in Georgia. It's 53 degrees. And it's a little bit cool. And I'm trying to have some coffee to warm up. Let's see if I can. Good morning, y'all. I'm trying to see what y'all saying on this phone, but it's not that easy. I have to look up like this to see it because my bifocals is what I see under. Y'all, if things can go wrong, y'all, they will. My table's not level, and don't seem like I can get it level. I'm gonna try to make a snapshot for Danny if he's watching. I don't know if he is or not, but I don't know if the one I took is gonna be all right or not. I'm just really and truly not together, y'all. I don't know what to do about this table. It's just not doing right, which is nothing new for me. That's not right. Now, what am I gonna do? My flowers turned over. Let me get up just a minute. Y'all, I'm telling you, I don't know. What to do in situations like this. I guess I don't even need to do this if I can't do it any better than I'm doing it. But y'all, I came out this morning. Yesterday, I went outside and I sat with my little chickens, and I had them named, and I watched them for a long time. And I finally came in and I went back out and covered them up like I always do. And I came back in the house, and I went to bed last night sometime, 11 or 12 o'clock, I don't know what. my cup glass here is not got no water in it because it don't need water in it. Won't hardly stay up. Y'all, good morning. I went out, I had a headache last night. I mean, I woke up with an awful headache. And I went out early this morning to check on my chickens. Y'all, something went in there again and killed 2 of my chickens again. 2 of my little chickens that was in that pen that I thought nothing in the world could possibly go in it. Something got in there. Done the same way it happened before. It looked like something tried to swallow their head, but they couldn't because they were too big. Seems like I feel something like water dropping on me. I know there's no water dropping. I don't know what it is. But anyway, one of my little red roosters that was little in the pen, the pen I put up and fixed for my chickens so they would be safe and nothing could bother them. And my little red chicken that looked like a little quail, those 2, and my little white looking rooster is still alive. I cannot believe how anything could have got in there unless it was a snake and he got in there through a small hole and tried to kill them, eat them, and couldn't swallow them because they were too big. I don't know what it could be. I am so big. I don't know what it could be. I am so disappointed and hurt. Disappointed and hurt over my chickens that I can't hardly, and my TV here won't work and I can't see y'all's comments till I get it. It feels like something is dropping on me and I don't know what it could be. Don't, and y'all, I really don't even need to be out here. But I just hated to tell y'all that I was gonna be on here and then I can't get the things to working right, and I might could go in there and get my other little TV and see if it'll work. I don't know. I wonder if Danny, I can't see what y'all saying, but let me go in there and get this other little TV and see if I can get it to working. I brought my sweater out here because it's kind of cool this morning, and I'll be right back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. I'm gonna see if I can get this one to working. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. It's not, I'm thankful that I'm here. Let me put in my password here. Would you just know? Oh my goodness. Y'all, I am sorry. Should turn slow mode on the, well, I can't get this to work either. It's y'all, I may have to just turn it off and try again sometime. Another time. Let me see if I can see what y'all are saying. Hello. Good morning. Sound is fine. The sound is fine, but I'm trying to read the comments and see what y'all are saying. Stephen, I think Stephen, I don't know why I'm not getting, y'all, the wind's blowing. Everything that could be wrong just about is today. Miss Helen, go. You need to set up. I am so, let me Let me try this one more time, y'all. Okay. I think I got this one to come on. Lord, y'all, I'm so sorry I'm doing this bad, but I am really shouldn't even be out here. I don't want to put y'all through all this mess. My mouse is not doing too good either. Lord, here's what you doing?
You couldn't get the TV working,
No, I can't get the TV to do nothing. I'm trying everything.
Well, I see it's on the wrong input there.
Well, I can't get it on nothing.
When you see it doing that, you need to switch it to. You know that, that's a snake got in there, don't you?
I believe it must have been. I am so upset I don't know what to do.
Well, I know what you got to do.
What?
You got to go get a roll of rabbit wire, and you need to put it around both pins, like So see if he didn't eat nothing, he could crawl back out.
Yeah, he tried to, 'cause I could tell their face had been, something happened to it. And I'm just beyond, don't know what to do next.
Hey, Lynn.
Where's the picture?
He just ain't come on yet.
Sit down if you want to. You can get that other chair over there. It sits better than that one.
Well, I ain't gonna be here long.
Well, I ain't gonna be here long neither, I don't guess. Oh, gracious. I'm really shouldn't even be doing this.
Hey, PJ.
I'm sorry, y'all, that I'm not going right today. See how it's doing? It's just...
It act like it's cold on it.
I don't know what it's doing. I couldn't get it to work. And Stephen had a time with it last time he was down here.
Well, Child said that
You ain't cold?
Hey, I got cool riding that thing down. It's colder outside than I thought it was.
Put this on you, around your shoulders.
You got your heater over there?
Yeah. You want me to get a bigger one?
Nah, this is good.
My son finally coming to the rescue, y'all. Seems like that's all I can do is, I don't know why I can't get this together, y'all, like I need to. Just seems like, can you see the writing, Danny?
Uh-huh.
Is this in the way?
Uh-uh.
Oh, gracious. I thought nothing in the world could get in there. I sat out there with them and they jumped around and they eat and they played and I watched them for about an hour. And I let my other chickens run around in the yard and they was just happy as they could be. But I do believe a snake done it
It was a snake.
because them little things is the wire that I got on it is real small, but a snake, what is it?
No, it's not just, I guess I was looking for the ashtray.
It's over there. Both of them's over there somewhere. Let me get you a bigger blanket. That ain't big enough.
Why didn't you sit up in the sun?
I don't know. I just always set up right here. Here. Give me that one. And you take that one. That one's already warm. Y'all, it's winter time in Georgia.
I didn't know it was this cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, gracious.
And you done got 700 people already?
700?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Did you see my cotton flowers?
Uh-huh.
I picked them from the woods up there. I made another thumbnail for you, or post.
Hard to believe you can make clothes out of that, ain't it?
Yeah. I hope everybody else is having a wonderful day, and we got to get prepared for winter because it's coming, but I really am not ready for it. That hot weather was rough, but I'm telling you, this winter, I believe, is rougher than that. It's I really got my camera in front of the writing, and I can't see all that. I don't even know if I washed my glasses. Y'all, has anybody else had any trouble, like, with their chickens? I don't know if everybody tells that or not, but
They have.
I thought I had mine fixed where nothing could get in.
You know, you got to get that rabbit wire, and it's got to be on the top too, 'cause the snake can go. It's got to be. There's nothing else that could get in there.
No, not that could swallow. Try to swallow that. And they did. You can tell that they have been partly swallowed and couldn't get the whole thing in there.
Uh, I guess I need to go get my phone. I got something coming in. I got to sign for,
Oh,
and they gonna call and let me know when they coming, when they gonna deliver it.
well, you hadn't got to come back if you're busy and stuff. I uh, I can do this from, I got everything going, I guess. I'm just, I'll try to look at the comments. Good morning. What is pepper?
Huh?
What is that word right there?
Christopher.
Oh, good, Christopher. Joyce. Poor grandma. I am sad this morning. I can't help it, y'all. I went out and just, well, I always take the cover off because it's dark and, you know, I cover them up at night. And I went out there and took that cover off, and there my little chickens was laying there. Just broke my heart because I had just sat out there with them an hour or more yesterday. And they would get in a little huddle and they would lay down, and they was jumping around and eating. And go ahead,
Yeah. They was gonna call before they came, and I hadn't got my phone with me.
Oh, okay, well go ahead. Go around there and look at my little chickens if you want to.
Well, I got to get that phone.
Okay. No, I really am more trouble than I'm worth, I think. I can't do this stuff, and I'm trying to, and it's just really, a possum got one of, yeah, I think a possum, I thought a possum got the ones before. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just don't, at this point, I just can't imagine what in the world is doing that. But I'm going to do what he said. I'm going to get some wire. So little you can't put your finger through it. And maybe a snake can't possibly get through that wire. It can't possibly go through that little tiny wire. Because I am very disappointed in my chickens. I'm trying so hard to have them and to feed them, and I look after them, and I do everything I can to protect them. And nothing has seemed to work except my big chickens. You know, they can't, I don't guess they can kill my big chickens unless they got around them and choked them to death or something. I don't know. You need a real chicken coop. Winter is coming. Uh, I guess I do, but I don't know. Let me get a tissue. I guess I don't even need chickens if I can't keep them safe. But I've never had them before, and I didn't know all this would happen, y'all. I thought I was doing everything could possibly be done for them. I was going to put a light or something out there, but it hadn't really got real cold, and I watched other chicken shows that uh, say they were okay, they have feathers and they can keep warm, and I had them plenty of food, but doesn't seem like nothing is working that I'm doing. Oh, gracious. She just so sad and crying, and oh Lord, I can't help it, y'all. I wish Grandma don't say that you are. I can't see that. That is going so fast. I can't even read it. Let me get up here a little closer. Y'all, good morning. Good morning. John Ray, simple things. I'm seeing y'all. It's just going so fast. I can't. I don't know what to do about the computer. I mean, my TV over here, getting on this channel. I mean, it just goes crazy sometime, and I don't know what to do about it. I done it the other day in the house, and I got it right, but I brought it out here. It just would not get on the right thing, and I don't work with it that much, and I guess I don't know what I'm doing. I need to do something that I know what I'm doing, I guess. Lord, I don't know what to say. Really, I don't. Is it cold where everybody else is, or is it just me that's cold? Good morning. I'm seeing good morning. I'm sorry. Y'all is just going so fast I can't even read it. Angie Fritz. Oh, you need a hot. Yes, I did have a hot cup, but it's not hot now. It's cold. And I'm really dreading winter. I don't 48 in where'd that go? It went by so fast I saw 48. Well, that's cold. Well, it's 53, and that's pretty cold. Y'all, I'm gonna have to probably do it in the house or something other. And I really don't want to, but 40, oh gracious, I believe it's colder in some places than it is here. 787 chat. Oh, good gracious. When I first come on here, there wasn't nobody waiting. I said, ain't nobody gonna be here, which I can't get it going no way. Oh my goodness, y'all. I don't know what I would do without my son or Stephen or somebody, you know. 'Cause I'm just kind of lost on here. Ricky T is 63 in Southern California. Good gracious. I thought California was warm all the time. But I don't know, you know. I'm just I don't know anything about anybody's weather. Hardly. Don't know much about my own. I hear some birds. Y'all, I'm gonna try to see about getting some of that wire. I don't know what to do. I think I need a solid little thing, like wooden, like for them to go in at night and close them up. And I don't know, I didn't know people had this. Well, I don't guess people do. I do. I didn't know people had this much trouble trying to have some little chickens. I mean, I got them when it was warm, you know, and I didn't. And I don't think the cold had anything to do with what happened to them. You have a son and grandson that can get together and build. Oh, Lord, they busy, y'all. I don't want to bother them. And you know, when you get 84 years old, there's limitations to what you can do. And I see my limitations is not what I can do. Is anybody in a warmer place in this warm without? I got a little heater sitting here. I got a little blanket. And there's a breeze blowing in this. Well, I guess when I get cold, I'm cold through and through. And you can't get real warm when you get that cold. Ooh, gracious. I think I'm gonna see if I can find me there's some kind of little thing that you, I had one time. It's a little thing that you set your coffee in and it keeps it warm. Maybe if I could find me one of them, I could bring it out here and set it in it, and it would keep it warmer than it is now. uh, just it's just too cold for warm stuff to stay warm without in this uh, cold weather. Y'all, my cotton, I can't believe it. I went up there, well, you know there's a field right up there on the road, right up there in front of Danny and them's, Stephen and them's place. My fingers is about froze, y'all. Look at them. They're red on the ends. Oh, that field is full of cotton, and I said, well, I don't have anything blooming right now, so I'm gonna pick some cotton. It's cotton picking time. I don't even know where my birds are. I think they're somewhere wrapped up in a warm place, maybe. They probably not as cold as me. Let's see, Willis County boy. Oh, let's see, please don't get sick. Go inside. Oh, I'm not gonna get sick. Cotton is interesting. It is so soft and fine, and that's how it grows, y'all. When you see a field of cotton, it's just white all over it. They spray when cotton is growing and it blooms. They spray a spray on it that kills the leaves. There's one leaf somewhere. Where is that leaf? Oh, right back here. There's a cotton leaf. They spray something on it to kill the leaves where the cotton pickers can pick the cotton and won't get the leaves. And used to, whenever we lived in the country, I was too small to pick cotton back then, but I remember my daddy and my mama and my aunt and they would go out. They would get a big old long flour sack. I guess they sewed them together because they were long. They would drag way behind you. They would pick cotton and they would put it in that bag and they would drag it along and pick cotton. And they would have to pick the whole field by hand. Every bit of that cotton was picked by somebody's hand picking. They just pick it off and poke it in that bag. And they didn't have nothing to pick cotton where I was. I don't know when they invented a cotton picker, but they didn't have one where we lived. I don't think there was any here in Georgia or where I lived. And then after you pick it, the first time you have to go over again and pick that field because there were bowls on it, the cotton bowls. It was round little old things, and they hadn't all bloomed out yet, so they had to go over it again and pick it. And it took some time, and people back then didn't start to school when school started because they had to help pick cotton for their family and before they went to school. Back then you had an excuse if you picked cotton. If you had a cotton field, you had to get your cotton in before while you had somebody to help you get it. Times has really, really changed, y'all, and it's a beautiful day. There's no clouds in the sky. It's just solid blue up there. And I don't know where my birds are. I think they must be somewhere trying to stay warm. But anyway, Helen, can you use your super chat for a safe winter? What's that? What was that? I read that wrong, I know. Y'all, it's quiet around here. Nobody's going anywhere or everybody's in, I guess, trying to stay warm. I hope y'all are warm. Wilkes County. Oh my goodness. I see what you said, Wilkes County boy. It breaks my heart too. Uh, I don't do a whole lot, but I do love my little chickens are so sweet, and they deserve better care than I'm giving them. And I've done everything I thought could be done, but I didn't think a snake could go through that wire, but I guess they can. Little places maybe a snake can kind of draw up or whatever they need to do, unless they have 5 eggs in them. That snake I had before had 5 eggs in his stomach. He couldn't go through that wire. He couldn't get out. He was in the pen and he was trying to get out. His head was sticking out about this far, but his body was down in there and he couldn't come through. And that's when I killed him, whenever he was stuck and he couldn't get out. But this one didn't eat any. He tried to eat them, but they were too big. But they were in a small place, and he got on them and wrapped around them or whatever he did, and he tried to swallow them. Their head, you could tell that something had them way down to past their neck. Not their big body. They couldn't get that, but they tried to, and they killed them. They smothered them or whatever, you know. But I'm gonna try to get something, which I don't have but one now, and one little one in the house. I had only one little chicken in the house in that incubator to hatch. All the rest of them, and I went out there to Tractor Supply and I bought a bunch of seeds and stuff, and I told them that I told the lady that waited on me that I had my incubator and I had it almost full of eggs, and only one hatched. the rest of them had little baby chickens in them, but they were not alive. And I kept waiting and kept waiting. I decided to break one, and there was a little chicken in it. But it got cold, you know, it didn't get warm. It felt cold. And that lady told me if something was wrong with it, you know, I could bring it back. So I thought about doing that because something, you know, something, it cut off or something. And they were not warm like they're supposed to be, and they died in the shells. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to have chickens. I don't know. You got your, oh, honey, where'd you get that coat?
Hey, I don't know where. It's the first time I've ever seen it.
Have mercy.
But it's kind of hard, like I ain't never wore it before.
Yeah, well, it looks brand new. Well, you didn't get your phone?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
I fixed your thumbnail while I was up there.
oh, you did? Which one was it?
The one you took there of the cotton.
Well, I took one, and then I posed for another one in case that one didn't do, but it looked like it done. I don't know.
No, the one you had at first on there was just showing this.
I do not understand that because it showed the picture that I took, and then it's not the one that comes up. You didn't bring my blanket back.
Yeah, I forgot to get it.
You was in a hurry, wasn't you?
Yeah. I was just picking up 2 or 3 things while I was walking out, you know. You know how that is.
Yeah. I'm telling you, anything that can go wrong with my stuff can go wrong, will go wrong. I'm refreshing mine. This thing, I can't read that stuff. It's just going too fast.
So I seen somebody say that a while ago you could put mothballs around a chicken pen to deter snakes.
I don't know. I have heard of that before, but the eggs has to be fertilized. Oh, they are fertilized. My eggs is fertilized well. It ain't that.
Better bring that. What you got? One of them babies left. Better bring him in the house until you get your wire around your cage.
I will. I mean, you think you are thinking and doing everything that could possibly be done, and that ain't good enough. I mean, you and Stephen and thought nothing could get in there, but I really didn't think about a snake. I knew that snake. What was that?
There's a bird doing something else.
But I think I need a solid wood box.
No, you need that wire.
Well, I need a solid wood too to put them in, because it's going to get colder. But people say, I've watched videos and they say chickens have feathers and they can stay warm. I don't know. But things happen to me that don't happen to nobody else, I think. Can you see the writing?
Yeah.
I feel. Yeah, I've never had chickens before, and I really thought, I see people on TV, on YouTube, with chickens in a pen that's got big holes in it, way bigger holes than mine.
Yeah, but that snakes is a problem everywhere for chickens. Oh, I don't even know nothing about it, and I know that.
Well, I know couldn't nothing get in there but a snake or a big rat or something, and a rat ain't done that. A rat couldn't. Those
Well,
chickens looked like they were swallowed.
you know, when you walk around there, you look at that cage, and you can show them there's nothing that could get in there but a snake.
I didn't know it was this cold. I got to figure out another place to get.
Y'all, Grandma does what she wants to do.
What?
It, well, I mean, they telling me you need a box inside there. That you do need a box inside the pen. And I just tell them that you do what you want to do.
Well, I'm finding out I need something more than what I've got.
Just because I say something, y'all, it don't mean nothing.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna do whatever I can do.
You know, last time I was down here, I told us to need to set up the sun. Not because of cold, but because of light.
Oh, well, I didn't know it was this cold out here. I thought it would warm up when the sun come out.
And the wind started blowing.
Well, I'm not gonna be on here too long, no way. I'm going. Oh, gracious. Well, what's everybody saying? John Roy Patterson. Where? I can't read it that fast.
Well, see, what Candy Boy said that snakes don't crawl around at night when it's cold. And, but it wasn't that cold yesterday here.
Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know what in the world if it wasn't a snake. And nothing else could have got. Can you see it, Danny?
I was looking at the amount of people. You got 852.
Oh. Dublin. Shoot, I just got the name read and then it's going like,
She's asking somebody how. She's speaking to somebody else.
oh, J.C. Manley Hearts. I mean, PJ. I'm reading backward. Oh, gosh. Y'all,
Hey, she ain't got to put no camera on the. She ain't got to put no camera on there. It's a snake, y'all. There ain't nothing else could get in there. And said it tried to eat it, but it couldn't eat it.
yeah, it had been, the neck and all looked like had been swallowed maybe or tried to eat and they couldn't swallow it because there's a big chicken. I mean, it was, well, y'all saw it the last video. I showed y'all the chickens. They were too big to.
And somebody on here saying rats. So have
I don't.
you need to when you go see me and Stephen. We left yesterday, going somewhere in the camper and all the boats.
Oh,
Yeah, and I had motor trouble and I had to come back to the house. I was just down the road a little ways, and I had to turn around and come back to the house. We got it fixed, but we going back out again today. But when you go get that wire, you need to set your trap out and put that rabbit wire around that trap and see if you're catching any
put
rats.
a rabbit wire around the trap.
Yeah, you got a trap around there.
Yeah, but what's the wire around it got to do with it?
Well, I mean, if something gets in there, if it's a rat, it can't get back out.
Well, it can't get back out no way.
I don't know how big them holes is on
They
that.
ain't big. They ain't.
Well, you need to set that up and bait it for something that because this ain't nothing new. There's a bunch of people think it's rats, and I don't believe it. But they say, yeah.
No, a rat ain't got that chicken.
Well,
It was a snake.
I don't believe it neither. But you can put it out there and bait it up for rats. And I mean, a raw rat might can mess with them, but a wolf rat wouldn't have done what they done.
No, you could tell their head looked like it had been swallowed, partly swallowed. But these chickens, these little chickens were kind of big. I mean, they were.
Yeah, they've growed.
They've grown a lot. And y'all going back fishing or whatever y'all was doing?
Yeah.
Oh well.
We, even I told you I had to get that package today, but we was still gonna go on down there and get set up and spend the night. But I had trouble. But I knew I was gonna have to come out today to get this package.
Oh, well, did you get it?
No, I'm waiting for.
Oh.
They gonna call me when they gonna bring it, and
Oh.
it's not no big thing. It's just box. It's just antenna boxes. But they making me sign for them cause they ain't using the same shipping company. The shipping company ain't using the same shipping company. But they gonna make me sign for it. I talked to them on the phone. And I said, well, they usually just leave them on the back porch. They said, well, you got to sign for it because
they changed the rules.
well, they got that new shipping company, and that new shipping company wants you to sign for it.
Oh.
So it's not really no big thing. I just my my eBay quantity is on zero because I'm out of boxes.
Oh,
I sold out.
good gracious.
And I
Well,
actually think I ordered the boxes like on October the 3rd. By the time,
October ain't got here yet.
well,
Oh, yeah, it has.
yeah,
See, I'm all confused.
but I ordered them on October the 3rd, but they said they've had them held up because I wouldn't answer the phone.
Oh, good gracious.
They've been trying to get a hold to me, but I wouldn't answer the phone, see.
Oh,
See,
well,
that's the deal. It's not a big deal, but I know everybody probably think, I wonder what he's getting. It's just boxes.
I was going to plant some stuff over there, but I reckon I can do that. But I'm just really... And it has just turned off so cold.
Yeah, the wind started blowing.
Are they going to call you?
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. They gonna call before they bring them.
And you got to wait till they do that to go back.
Well, I mean, I could be down there, but whenever they call, I had to leave and come back to the house.
Oh, well, you don't know when they're going to come.
Uh,
So you going to wait all day?
yeah, had them bosses. They people like wanting the quantities on zero, and these people asking me and sending me messages, am I gonna make any more antennas? I said it ain't making it. The antennas is made. I'm out of boxes. And then somebody else, I'm out of boxes.
Oh, gracious. Well,
So one man come and picked one up yesterday, Sunday morning from Forsyth,
mm,
and he's somebody I kind of know because he's seen a lot of people to me, but he ain't never had one for. He said his mama had one, but he's staying in a camper in Forsyth working during the week. He said he couldn't get no channels, and he messaged me yesterday.
how did he find out about you?
Well, I put an antenna up for his mama,
Oh, yeah.
and then he's recommending me to a lot of people that's come and got antennas. A lot of them, cause I keep hearing his name. But he come got me one. He come got him one and took it up there to his camper. And he said he went from zero. This is the message he sent me. He said he went from 0 channels to 30 channels.
Mm,
So that's pretty good, ain't
yeah.
it? You don't want to. I guess he could get satellite or something, but he don't want to pay for it.
Oh, I don't blame him. I don't neither. I guess I could go around there and plant my stuff. It'll probably be in the sun around there.
You didn't bring your clock out here today, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's right there.
yeah. 11:19, 55 degrees. Which one Stephen say was outside?
This one.
Well,
That one goes on and off.
55.
And we in the shade. We're not in the sun, and the sun will be around there. Oh, gracious.
Terry said, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Nan, I don't want to be making no boxes. I've already got, I'm already about doing more than I want to do now.
What kind of boxes?
Them antenna boxes I got
Oh.
ordered.
Oh,
I don't know it. I didn't catch the name there, but somebody said it could be a weasel. I've never seen a weasel around here. Have you? I mean, I've been in the woods.
how could a weasel get in there?
Well, if they can get their head in there.
Well, they can't get their head in there.
But I've been in the woods hunting thousands and thousands and thousands of hours, and I've never seen a weasel.
Well, they couldn't get in there. That wire is small. It had to have been a snake.
Well, the wire, the rabbit wire, will cure all.
Well, I see people with big wire, like bigger than.
Yeah, and they probably lose chickens
I,
here and there. But you see, they don't mess with the big chickens.
well, they up on a roost at night, and everything that gets them is at night.
Hey, I ain't cold. Grandma got a heater right there at her. Hey, there's you see that Ricky called? That's Whip
Yeah.
Scanny Boy's son.
Is it? What'd he say?
He's thanking everybody for
Oh, yeah, that.
for thinking about him being in the accident.
Glad you better.
You know,
Danny, that has the right idea.
Danny has the right idea.
I reckon about the wire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got some at Home Depot.
Well, I mean, why don't you just go to Black's? They got it on the ground, right there beside the fence. You can look at it. And their Home Depot's prices is gonna be updated. I went by there because they don't sell that much. And I bought everything they had for the antenna stuff. I bought everything they had. And whenever they go to rebuy, they thought they was doing something, getting that money out of me. But whenever they go to replace that wire, they gonna have another thing coming. and that guy will go out there and he went and loaded it up. Man, me and Steve was there. And he went and loaded it up in the back of the truck. While I was paying for it.
Well, that's old timey store, and that's how they do.
Did you hear me say I asked that woman was they gonna close?
Yeah.
And she said she thinks about it every day, but they not closing.
That's been there a long time.
Why did you? Who is that woman? Is that the wife of the original black?
The one I talked to in there was the grandson or the son.
No,
or
there's
something.
a woman in there look about like your age that I talked to.
I didn't see her. I didn't. There was a man in there when I was in there.
Yeah, and I seen them too, but there was an older woman in there.
Well, they wasn't when I was in there the other day. Oh, do you want to let's go in the back around there and or do you got to go?
I can go around there, but uh, I just kind of come to look at the comments for you. Y'all, that Ricky Kyle, that's Wilkes County boy's son.
We're so glad you better. I bet you are blessed to be come out of that as good as you did, 'cause your car was a mess. I don't see how anybody lived through that.
So, you see how rough you started out, and then you pulled it together. That's because of that ability you got. You gotta believe in yourself.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you talking to Wilkes County boy, uh, son.
Look how you pulled it together.
I didn't pull it together. They did it. I really ain't done nothing. I'm just total disaster.
Uh, tell Stephen, you got to count on your ability,
Well,
and y'all both got it.
you got to go on, even though your heart is breaking. You have to just keep on, 'cause you can't just turn over and say, I'm quitting. If you believe in what you're doing, and
Well, I mean,
I believe that I'm helping other people. Uh,
well, that's what I'm saying. Look how you pulled it together. Got record-breaking crowd in there, and you pulled it together.
well, I don't know how. I really don't. I, I do try. But I'm not. I know I'm not the smartest person in the world. I know that. But I do. I am a true, sincere person, and I believe in what I'm doing, and I try to uplift, and most of the time I do try, but I probably am not uplifting anyone today, because I'm just breaks my heart to know how hard I try to have these little chickens. It just makes me happy to see them jumping around and uh,
Grandma,
hatched them out in the incubator. One of them.
Grandma, I don't know if I tried to do anything today. It's kind of rough, and the wind's blowing.
Or around there where I don't know, idiot. Look how it's blowing.
Yeah. I mean, it might be blowing in the mic there. I don't know, but I mean, they love you just like you are.
Well, it's just hard to be happy all the time whenever things try to bring you down. And
So there's thorns in them roses.
yeah, I don't have any roses right now, but there are some thorns in them, I'm sure. But y'all are so sweet and kind and caring and so helpful. Mm. Y'all just uplift me more than I uplift anyone else. Y'all, y'all are so, and y'all are to my family, and that means a lot that y'all uh uplift us all. We're not professionals. We're just redneck country people that try to live and do right and be a blessing to others. Sometimes it's hard to do when you come out and you uncover your little chickens, and there's two of them lays over there dead, and one's up walking around and wondering probably, well, they probably saw what was happening, but they can't do nothing about it. And they are so sweet, and they just I have a lot of joy looking at them and feeding them and watching them jumping around on all the little stuff I put in there for them to entertain and jump on. They like to jump, and I like to do stuff that they like. And then you go out there bright and early and uncover them where you thought you had them covered up for the night, and they'll be safe the next morning. There you have two of them, big. I mean, they good sized chickens now. I mean, but something got them. And it's just hard when you have something you care about and something just takes their life away.
Yep, something got two more of the baby chickens.
Well, they wasn't babies now, but they were half.
Well, I was just making it where they understand it. What they didn't get your main chickens.
No, they up on a roost, and they big chickens. I don't think a snake could hurt my big chickens. I could take the tripod around there and plant those collards and cauliflower and stuff that I was gonna plant, but my heart ain't in it, you know.
Well, I done seen them I done seen them saying, "Don't worry about it today." Hey, Pamela. Hey, Pamela, I see that your video is doing pretty good that I put on the drum channel. It's hanging on up there, near the top, Did you send Pamela Vargas a friend request on Facebook?
I don't know.
Did you send any friend requests?
Send them.
Yeah. Have you sent? She told me you sent her.
I do send some that I see you subscribed and stuff, but I don't know. I just.
Well, that's the woman that I put a video on my channel, and she told me that you sent her a friend request that she hoped it was you.
Yeah, I guess it was. If I see your picture on it, I usually subscribe because I think they okay,
Well, I told her that you do have a clone, so I told her I didn't know.
And who was it?
Pamela Vargas. I got a video of her making that little angel.
Well, I ain't seen that.
It's on the drum channel. She does Facebook videos.
Oh, Facebook.
I don't think she has a YouTube channel.
Oh, I don't know. I can't keep up with what I do. I just it's a lot. Danny's got a channel, Stephen's got a channel, and I got a channel, and I try to answer some of mine. It's just about more than I can do. And see about I go set out in the backyard, and I let my chickens out, and I let them run around in the yard, and they venturing off like way. Now they're going in the woods. And I'll be out there watching the little chickens, and then the big ones, they all out walking around, and I try to go see where they are and come back and try to get them in. And I just really can't keep up with everything. That my time seems like runs out before I get everything done. that I want to do. And I just seem like I'm going in circles and not getting nowhere. I bought an incubator to hatch me some little babies and have some chickens, more than 3. And it seemed like the more I try to do, I'm losing all the ones that I raised.
Yeah, you've had that incubator pretty good while, and just got one chicken out of it, ain't you? I mean, one you left.
I've got one out there that was left. You know, I had 3, a
Yeah.
white, and there was 2 roosters, and one of the red roosters got killed, and that little quail-looking little chicken,
Yeah.
they killed them 2 last night. And there's a little tiny one in there in a box now that I hatched. I had a whole incubator full of eggs and one hatched. Only one. So it just seems like I'm not getting anywhere. It's just heartbreaking to go do all that and look forward to them hatching, and then you think you got it made and you think you have something fixed that they cannot, nothing get in there. And I knew probably a snake might could go through some of those places, but I just didn't think they would, you know. Maybe I thought that was all in a snake that would bother them, but it had to have been a snake. Nothing else couldn't have done that.
Nothing else could have got in there.
Nothing. So I'm just trying to regroup, and I think I'm gonna go and get some wire and see what I need to do. I don't know if I
When you get through here today, you probably need to go and get somewhere.
well,
And you know, I think you need it. I mean, you gonna put it around the main pen?
no, I wasn't planning on it, but I had one egg that was an old egg in the nest, and that egg was gone. And it was over there in the corner of the nesting box. I think the hen must have broke it and eat it or whatever. I don't know what happened to it.
When?
The other day, I thought the hen, you know, they will eat their own eggs if you break them for them. They'll eat their own eggs. And they say it's good for them to do that. But you don't want them to get used to breaking their own eggs and eating them. You want to not let them think it's okay to eat their own eggs, you know. I'm learning stuff every day about this stuff. I'm telling you, it's just really, really new stuff to me. And it's very heartbreaking too when you, I love animals and stuff like that, and they have given me so much joy that
Hey, the snake didn't eat no chicken. He tried to.
yeah. Now before, the chickens were gone, but one of them, or 2 of them was in there, looked like the same thing happened. You know, something tried to eat them and they left them. But some of them was completely gone. They were not half eat. They were half gone.
So they basically telling you on there, I said, see several people telling you that you kind of learning,
Yeah.
kind of in the, it takes time to learn exactly what to do about everything.
But I see other people's pens, they're not,
And they having the same.
well, they're not telling it if they're having it.
Well, I mean, if they might have so many chickens, it's not a big deal to go out there and one be out there dead.
Well, the first time I had more than, how many was it? It was 4 or 5. Uh, they were 4 or 5 of them that they got, but 2 or 3 was still in there, and the rest of them was not in there. They eat them. Something, but you know, it was just was not the wire around it that's around it now. It was bigger wire, and I didn't have them safe enough, I guess. But I'm gonna figure out what I need, and I think I need a box.
You know, you need to quit. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you straight. You need to quit cheaping out and go get some wire, do the sides, the top, everything, and make your mind up to do that. And then that'll be the end of it. You need the big pen done too.
Mm, that's a lot of wire.
It don't matter.
Goodness.
Like just going around the bottom of the pen, then snakes can crawl up a tree.
Well, I don't know if a snake would bother them big chickens.
Well, I mean, it ain't just big chickens you're trying to protect. The two pens is joined together.
Everybody I see that has chickens has a house that they put them in at night.
There's a super chat from Bear Paws.
Where?
It gone.
Oh, well, thank you for that super chat,
Bear Paws.
Bear Paw. Thank you so much.
She's got one of the little baby chickens left. These people, coming in all the time.
Yeah, I got one that's just hatched last week or so, and I got one from the previous hatching, only one left, and I think it's a rooster. I think it's the white-looking rooster is left out there. I could not believe it when I took the cover off. I put a tarp over it, and I put a plastic plexiglass like over the top, and I close it in so no wind and stuff won't get in it. I thought they were safe, I thought, I never leave it undone. I always cover them up, and just seems like nothing I do is working out. It's got to be something smaller. Uh, that I've got I got 1 or 2 pallets. Can you close them in and make a thing nothing can't get in to close them, put them in at night? And
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to put wire on it, or either boards.
well, that's what
And
I
boards
say.
ain't no bargain. Buying boards.
I
If you're
said I
gonna,
had 2 pallets.
I know, but it's not a solid.
No, but I don't know if you can tear them apart or not and get enough boards
Yeah,
out of
you
it.
don't want to be doing all that stuff when you can just buy a roll of wire and put it around the pallets.
Oh,
You know, if you go to buying wood, you'll figure out that you just as soon bought wire.
I didn't know it was gonna be all this. Uh, when I got them chickens.
And everybody on there feels so sorry for you and bad for you that they don't know what in the world to do.
Well, there's nothing to do but just try to learn from your mistakes and try to prevent things like this from happening. But I thought I had them fixed, you know. I thought, and you said nothing. You know, you looked at that pen and you thought nothing could.
Well, you know, uh, we didn't know snakes was gonna be a problem because uh, there ain't been no trouble. You ain't had no trouble with snakes.
But one, yeah, that snake got in there and got them eggs. But that's before I had little babies.
Yeah, and we thought that was over. But we see that that's gonna be a never-ending. The snakes is gonna be a never-ending thing.
Sure seems that way. 'Cause there's nothing else could have done that.
Okay, Barb sent you a
Oh,
super chat
thank
there.
you, Barb. Thank you
Toward the
so.
new chicken pen, it
Oh,
isn't much.
well, that's appreciated. You don't even have to do that. That's so sweet and kind of you. Uh, I I was, you know, I this was my day to make a video, and it just happened this morning. I just went out this morning and uncovered them and was gonna feed them and come back in the house, and I took the tarp off in there. I looked in there. They were laying on the ground. Just happened this morning, y'all.
I went out to Uncle Chapel's house one time, and he was sit out there in the pen. He had birds and all kinds of stuff in that pen. And it's a big pen, like the size of your kitchen and living room there.
Oh, gracious.
And he had wire. He had overhead high, and he had wire strung across the top all the way. Every spot was wire. That's what it was made out of, is wire. The whole thing.
And he must have had some trouble, or he wouldn't have ever done all that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I guarantee you, everybody got chickens. They have trouble. Now, you
Well,
might not hear them saying it, but they have trouble. And like I say, some of them they might have so many chickens that it's not a big deal to go out there and see one dead.
well, I don't know if they bother big chickens or not. A snake, yes, they will. If they're loose and they're not in a pen, I had chickens long time ago, out here, long time ago. When I first moved out here, I had some chickens. Who is that, Danny?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's Miss Carol.
Who?
Miss Carol.
Oh,
Carol Mix.
oh my goodness.
So, I'm gonna speak to her and everything, but like if she's coming up here, I'm gonna ease on out.
Okay.
Need a hug?
I do.
I know you do.
Hey, Miss Carol.
Hey.
So the mail lady come. Miss Carol, Miss.
That's so sweet of you. Danny, get her that
I
chair.
have you
I'm
some
gonna look at
chicken
this.
wire in my truck.
What?
Yeah. I already had some wire.
You don't do it.
You need to protect your chicken, so.
Oh my goodness, well I thought I had them protected.
Yeah, I thought you did too.
Oh my goodness. Danny, go. She said she had some wire in her there.
Oh, okay, I will. I was looking at this, somebody just sent me a message.
Cool day, ain't it?
That other chair might be
Okay.
more comfortable for you. That's cold, I imagine. It's cold weather. Oh, I didn't know she was getting the chair. I thought she was getting the truck. Oh my goodness, how sweet. She brought some wire. Some kind of, what'd she say, chicken wire?
I didn't even hear what she said.
She brought some kind of wire, chicken wire, I believe she said. That was Carol. Y'all, my mail lady that used to bring my mail.
Here, come on, you can sit down there with me. So, you take this with you and show.
Okay. It's been sitting a while at my house.
You got all kind of stuff, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that is nothing can't get in there.
Nope. It's 25 feet long, 2 feet wide.
God, that mess is heavy. Look here, y'all. This is the kind of wire there can't no snake get in there.
No.
You gone, Danny?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the house.
Here's your cigarettes and lighter.
Oh.
Yeah, you might need those.
He will be back shortly. Thank you for coming,
I wouldn't
Danny.
have got forward.
No, you wouldn't.
Nice to see you, Miss Carol.
You too, Danny.
Let's see.
Oh.
Stuff. That. Come on, go further in. Some of the rocks might have to get moved. I think it's on the other side that's got it. Okay, there you are.
Hey, everybody.
Now, I told him that you was my mail lady that
Hey,
used to come
Kimberly.
out. Can you see?
Yeah. Hey, John.
Good gracious, you gone.
I see it.
Can you?
Yep.
Can you see it real
Yeah. Hey,
good?
Monique. Hey, everybody.
Good gracious, you know all these people, don't you?
Yep.
Did I mess it up? Well,
Nope,
you can't
no.
see it.
I can still see it. Hey, Tony Z.
Can you see now?
Yeah. Cheryl.
How sweet of you to come.
Yeah.
Danny's ain't too.
Yeah. You need a hug. Big hug.
I'm telling you, that broke my heart. I don't know if you saw it when I first started. Was you at home?
Yeah, I was at home. I saw her and then I got to change my clothes and go over there.
You drove from your house all the way over here?
Yeah, 25 miles.
Oh,
That's no problem.
Ah, sweet.
I didn't have anything else to do but housework and I'm avoiding it.
Thought I heard something. That's not Danny, is it?
No, yep.
Like, drive. That's an airplane, sounds like.
But Danny's coming on the road.
Oh, he's coming back. He must have forgot something. Oh, his coffee. Oh, that's yours.
That's my
then.
coffee, yeah.
Well, what did he come
Is
back
that his
for?
phone? Was that you?
Yes, it's his phone. Boy, you forgetting everything.
Hey, I'm one of them that don't, my phone don't worry me.
Mine don't either, and I lose it all the
Thanks,
time.
Lula. says I'm the bomb.
And, you know, when you go to town, you always kind of want to make sure you got it. And I leave it every time. I can't remember.
I make sure I bring mine.
Well, it's not.
Because I don't like to be stranded.
What is it, Mom?
Not. I was gonna move the camera up a little closer or something. I wanted to make sure she's reading it. Oh, I am not together, y'all. I just about turned.
What's wrong?
She wanted me to see the comments, and I couldn't earlier.
Yeah, I wanted her to see the comments.
Well, y'all slide that table up right there and let her get closer over there to you. She needs to be closer to you.
Everything that could go wrong.
This table don't have to be sitting back there.
It's going wrong.
That table's all right. All right, I'm going this time.
You sure?
Yeah. Not any better.
It's got to have one up under this
It's cold
leg.
on this buggy.
I bet. There you go.
It's over now. Y'all, I don't know if this is not right yet. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah.
You can see it good.
Yeah. So a snake got in the chickens.
It did.
Not all of them.
No, it got into my the chickens that I moved out here. They have been doing so good. It just broke my heart when I went out there this morning. And is that straight?
Yeah. Bear Paw, tell Helen she has 3 new super chats coming in.
Oh, coming in.
Or they probably came in.
Oh, they already came in.
Or they're coming in, I guess.
Well, sometimes it don't show up.
Oh, there's $20 and a $19.99.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Where do you see that at?
Right at the top here on your phone.
Oh, I can't see that. I cannot read that.
Can't tell who they're from, though.
I can't either. I'm sorry I'm not together.
It's all right. Ed Higgs is on there.
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
good morning.
Hey,
Afternoon, whatever time it is. Almost noontime.
Let's see, where's my...
Right
oh,
there.
right. This table ain't right. Look at this wind. Y'all, I know that's not sounding good. I think I'm just... Where is this, thing?
I go. Try this back under here.
That's not...
Well,
It ain't under there yet. I have to have both of them.
yep. Ooh.
Y'all would not believe the trouble we're having here.
The rock fell underneath. That's what we get for...
I guess maybe that'll have to do. My other stuff fell off down here. Oh, my goodness alive. See what happens? All this, everything is going wrong. Just a bad, seemed like a bad start
Oh, well, it
to
happens.
my day. But it's not the end of the world, I know that, but
Pamela Vega was the one that decorated that birdhouse for you that Stephen made.
it's right up.
Yep.
Who was it?
Pamela Vega.
Oh,
She's right at the bottom there.
and I have it right up there on the porch.
It's beautiful.
It is. It sure is. She done a good job decorating it. And Carol brought this wire to. That's the kind of wire Danny was talking about, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've been mending fences myself because the dogs tried to dig out when there's a deer behind my house, and that snake, they dug a little hole out, tried to get to that snake,
Oh,
and he was huge.
yeah, that one.
It scared me bad. I was shaking.
Oh,
And
imagine.
I couldn't get my, I wouldn't, I knew I wouldn't have been able to hit it with my pistol.
Every time I shoot a pistol, it goes up like this.
Yep, I went to delivering mail to delivering wire. Bear paws.
Yes. Oh, that's so sweet. Do you? I gave Danny a blanket a while ago to wrap up because he come down here because I couldn't get on, and I gave him a blanket to cover up with because he was cold. He went to get something and he took the blanket, didn't bring the blanket back. He forgot it. He's bad as me. That was so funny.
Yeah, I was gonna come in here saying, "Here's Wonder Woman, save the day."
Yes,
Jan.
you sure did. You are so sweet. I don't know where Stephen's at today. I hadn't heard. Danny didn't say nothing about him. But I come out here and I couldn't get my TV on the station that was supposed to show my comments because I can't read them. Can you read that?
I can, yeah.
You can.
If it was further, I couldn't. I need to get my eyes checked.
I do too, but I couldn't. I probably couldn't see it either.
I tried to drink a coffee a few minutes ago.
Oh,
Then I realized it was your cup. I stopped at the store and got me some.
Yo.
No, I got it from Home Depot. Sweetness.
This is the worst disaster.
It's fine.
I'm gonna put my foot on it. Maybe it'll help it. Yeah, I got an old rug down here, and it's partly on the rug and partly on the.
Yes, it was PD Manning.
What?
That snake behind my shop.
Oh.
But I had already rewired that with that chicken wire before. So there's no way they could have.
Well, let me pay you for this. I know this was expensive because I looked at some out there at home at, what is that place? Tractor Supply.
I can't remember what I bought for us a couple of months ago.
Yes, you can.
No, can't. Next time you go, get me a. If you're gonna get some more wire, we rewire your big cage. Just pick me up at 25.
45 what?
That's 25 feet.
Oh.
2 feet by 25. Because I don't know how much it was.
Oh, okay. I looked at some, but I can't remember how much it was now, but I didn't know that I was going to need it.
Yeah, that's a little thicker than the wire on my fence, and that's why they keep digging out. My dogs keep digging out.
Oh, they do?
So
What kind of dogs you have?
2 German Shepherds and a little Chihuahua.
Oh,
But she doesn't stay in the backyard. She stays in the front with me.
Let's see. I can't keep up with the. How many is? Can you tell how many is on here now?
604. 604 likes. 840.
Oh, 840. Well,
Wow.
That's good. Thank y'all for coming in here. I hate to be a bad news bearer, but I can't help it. This is my day to come on, and I just came out. I started not to, and then I put on there last night that I would be on today, and I hate to not keep my word. And I'm just
I think they do hibernate a little bit down here, don't they? The snakes.
Yeah, but they
When it-
probably haven't
when it really
started
gets
yet.
cold.
Yeah, they do, but I'm learning stuff about chickens that I never knew. I didn't know.
Coey
I
Lake,
kn-
that's a rescue chihuahua I have.
Is it?
Yeah, I got off my mail route along with my black and tan German Shepherd. The smart white one I bought, unfortunately. She likes to outsmart me.
They are. You know, you can have pets, and they have their own personality. I've never had a dog that acted the same. They all have their own individual personality. This last little dog that I had, that was the sweetest, caringest little dog. Loved me to death. And one of my wild neighbors down there, Danny's dogs came down here and they would chase cars. And my dog would run out there and that young man that lived back there.
Bear paws. Her name is Mia Chica.
Oh, what does that mean?
My girl in Spanish.
Oh, Spanish?
Yeah.
You-
Chihuahua is a Mexican dog.
Oh, but do you speak,
A little bit.
oh, you do?
Un poco. A little bit. Un poco.
Well,
Yeah, the post office gave us a refresher course because all the immigrants coming in
oh, is that right?
just a couple of years ago.
Gracious. Well, that's so sweet. I'm so proud you came today.
Me too.
Danny must have something he needs to do because,
I was expecting a phone call for a package.
yeah, but he came and got his phone. They was gonna call him. He could have stayed, but he's probably got something he's got to do. And I wish the sun would come on over here and get where we at better, but it's.
Yeah, I was sitting in the backyard in the sun earlier.
I know that's where I need to be, in the back. I think the sun's back there, but I'm up here. And
There's another super chat.
where?
Sylvia Neal.
Oh, thank you, Sylvia.
Love
You know-
from South Carolina by More Wire.
What?
This is Love from South Carolina by More Wire.
Oh, thank you. How sweet. Y'all are so sweet and kind. You ought to get you a channel. You know how to do it good.
I don't
And
think
you
so.
already know you could get you a channel going.
I could.
And because have you ever seen any more caring people than they are
No.
on this? I mean, you want to know something that you don't know, you just ask.
Yep.
They will tell you. I mean, and a lot of them, you know, don't have said something about me not doing my crafts and stuff, but and they don't. Some of them don't like it because I'm not doing it. But this is easier on me right now
Yep, I agree.
than mixing cement and doing all that. And I'm not saying I'm quitting doing that, but it's just right now I'm just not doing it. And it's just a blessing to have all these people.
Yeah.
And they tell me that I help them, you know, along their journey of life by entertaining them or something I say or something I do. I never thought I would help nobody doing nothing, you know, but
Just an ordinary girl. Hello, Grandma Helen. Just popping in for a minute. Sorry to hear you're having trouble again. Hello, Carol.
Oh, thank you
Hey.
so much. You can see. Do you need to be closer?
No, I can see it. I can see it fine.
I can bring it closer. I'm not a fast reader, and I'm not a.
Oh, lucky I didn't get tongue-tied. Alma W sending you some wire too.
Huh?
Alma W. She's sending you some wire.
Oh, is she? Where does it say that?
Owl B said it.
Oh, thank you. Oh, owl. I never saw that before.
Me either.
My goodness. That's so sweet of y'all. Y'all, I didn't come on here to get y'all to do that. I was just trying to do my normal. Do you need another tissue?
No, I'm fine.
Seems like I'm using a lot of them. I got them all over down there.
There's Steven's on here.
He is.
I missed a comment. Oh, right there. I feel terrible. Oh, he's not feeling well.
Oh, Stephen's sick.
What's wrong, Steven?
Yes. Oh my goodness. He might have took a cold. He went
Yeah.
to Dollywood or somewhere.
They all got splashed with water.
Yeah, and we miss you, Stephen. Oh, they say they miss him.
Yeah.
But I tell you, there's a lot of stuff going around, and there's a lot of sick young'uns.
Yeah,
at school.
friend of mine on Facebook. She has the flu. She thought she had an earache.
Well, that happened to my great grandbaby. They took her to the doctor over here in Dublin, and they told her she had the flu. And then the next day or so, some of them got sick. They had COVID. I mean,
Wow.
the whole family. I'm telling you, people are really.
Thank you, Connie. Oh, I missed a comment. Something about Steven's not being here. At least you got a friend there.
Oh, yes, that's so sweet of you to come all. That's a long way.
No,
Where do you live?
I was avoiding my housework. That's really needs to be
Oh,
done.
I'm telling you.
Since I broke my leg, last 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I had several infections, but it'll get clean eventually.
Well, where do you live?
In Cadwell.
Cadwell. Let's see. I don't know if I know exactly where Cadwell is. Cadwell where?
This near Rents.
Yeah, but who lives there? That boy that sings. What's his name?
No, he lives in Dexter.
Oh, he lives in Dexter.
I saw him the other day. Shoot. He does Elvis.
Yes. I can't think of his name right this minute.
Is it Ronnie?
Ronnie. Seems like it is, but I can't think of his last name.
Me neither. He sells old antique stuff too.
Yeah, he's got a shop there.
Somewhere in Dexter.
Why?
Ronnie Mullis.
Yes, that's him. My brain, I think.
He still looks the same. I saw him the other day.
he does Elvis real well, and his sister and her husband used to have the Dairy Queen over here in East Dublin.
Oh.
In Dublin, that just across the river bridge. But I don't think they have it anymore. In fact, he died. Her husband, but she's still living, as far as I know.
Sorry.
My table ain't doing right, is it? What is
I
it?
gotta need one underneath this.
Huh? My table is wobbling.
All right.
Oh, it's sturdy now. Oh, I guess. I need to take it off of this rug. It's partly on the rug and partly on the ground. And it's.
The seat was off.
You ain't got.
That's better.
You ain't got no room, have you?
That's fine. I feel the heater underneath.
Do you? Well, I can put.
It's fine, but
I mean, it's nippy this morning. It says, where's that temp? Oh, right there. It says 57 degrees, but I think it's colder than that right here in this shade.
Yeah.
But, y'all, what is it? And it,
Well, she's agreeing with Tony.
oh, they talk to each other on there.
Glenda Russell, love from California, everybody.
Oh, thank you for coming in.
I worked 26 years total at the post office, but
Oh,
17 years I was a regular carrier. Took me
Well,
nine.
you was in there a long time, wasn't you?
Yep. I don't miss it.
And she would come out here and bring my a package or something and talk to me. We would talk, and now she's not a mail carrier anymore, and she's back out here with doing my videos. And that's what we would talk about out there when she'd come out and bring me something that
Yep.
somebody sent me, and we'd talk. Just never know what your life is going,
That's right.
what you're gonna go down, and you could get you know a lot. Where's your phone?
What's in my truck?
Oh,
I'm being camouflaged from it.
oh,
Being incognito.
you got your, well, you got your camouflage stuff on, but you know how to use your phone and all, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how come you don't get your YouTube?
Well, I just finished with this, my legs getting better. I mean,
Well, you don't have to do, well, a lot of people don't do much. One lady, she just drives to her daughters or somewhere and talks, and she don't, you know,
yeah, Cheryl.
just whatever.
I'm too busy like you sometimes.
Oh God. Well, it doesn't take. Well, I have to bring all this out, this table, the TV, the chairs, and all this. I have to bring all this stuff out that I like out here. I like to know what time it is, and I have to bring my charger thing if my phone gets to, running down. You have to plug it up or something. And
Plus, my dogs keep me pretty busy this time of year.
do they?
Yeah, my little white shepherd, she's named Cayenne Sassafras.
Good gracious, what a name! I have never heard that. That's one name or two names?
Cayenne's the first name, Sassafras is her middle name, because she can be kind of sassy.
I had a dog named Sassy one time.
Kiddos, oh shoot, I missed it. Stephen just wrote.
Stephen wrote something.
Yeah.
Where?
He wrote something about me.
Well, I don't see
I missed it. It was.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah.
If you had your phone, then you could see it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because that's what he does. He reads his phone because...
Oh, you're welcome, Stephen, for me being here, I guess.
Oh.
No.
Well, I hope you get to feeling better, Stephen. What do you think's wrong? Your daddy didn't even tell me. Danny's like me. He's like, don't get informed on everything. Don't think about it. Hi, Connie. Somebody just spoke to you. Oh, is that somebody else? Your name ain't Connie.
No, she's talking to someone else.
Oh.
There's a Connie.
Y'all are so sweet, huh?
Yeah, usually I'm underneath the blanket this time.
Huh?
No, we don't have CDL licenses unless you drive the big trucks.
Oh, yeah. They talking to you about mail. Wilkes County Board, Stephen not sick. He's just feeling
Oh,
bad for His grandma. Oh, he's not sick? Tony.
He's not there for you. That's why he's feeling bad.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Thanks, Monique. And thanks, everybody.
Yes, thank y'all so much for being here and being so caring.
Glenda Russell Carroll. I watched the YouTube channel. You can call it My Dog's Gone Life.
Huh?
I don't know.
He's on the...
Oh, I drove one Ford, and that was the last time I drive a mail truck, for a mail truck.
Oh, you drove a mail truck?
Ford. On my,
Oh, a Ford. Oh.
it's sitting at someone's house
thought
with
he was
transmission
sick,
gone on
too.
it. A woman's wisdom today, Janice Hunter.
Oh, my goodness.
Always camping.
Who?
Stephen.
Camping?
Diane Ball says Stephen is not sick, he's camping.
Oh, he is? Well, they don't tell nobody nothing, do they?
Hey, Tammy Jean.
And Danny was, too. He just come home because he had to do something about his antenna or something or other. I didn't even know it. They don't... Oh, Lord, it's hard to keep up with, which I can't keep up with nothing. I can't keep up with my own self. Oh, somebody's laughing. He's sick for you. Misfortune. Oh, well, you know, his chickens is in a little pen with a little wire like that right there.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, they were in that kind of pen. Oh, you brought him that pen.
Yes.
That's right, you brought him a big pen. That was so sweet of you.
Yeah, since I fenced in my backyard, I really don't need it. Plus, I had rabbits in it.
Oh, you did?
It took my white shepherd 8 months to figure out how to open that cage.
Oh.
Yep, and then the race was on, unfortunately.
Oh. You know, it's hard to keep things. You certainly can't let them loose all the time. I mean,
Well, I used to let my dogs in before the fence was built in the rabbit cage, and they did nothing to the rabbits. Till I got this puppy. Now she's 40 years old, but yeah, she locked me out of my house one day too.
Oh, how did she do that?
I got one of those slide locks. They just slide and hook it down a little bit. She hit that at the right moment while I was coming in the house and locked me out.
Oh, how'd you get in?
Oh, I had to climb over the fence and
Oh.
climb through a window.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Oh.
She was so excited to see me, and then she realized it took me long to get in the house to see her.
Oh, gracious.
Yeah,
you know, they are smart, but that might have been an accident, was it?
Yeah, it was an accident.
Oh,
I
right.
took a screwdriver to it and unhooked that.
Oh, my goodness.
Happy birthday, Janice.
Oh, somebody's having a birthday? I can't.
I'm not sure.
How can you read that when it's just going so fast? Happy birthday, Janice.
Cheryl says...
Here's somebody. Oh, they talk. Happy birthday to... Oh, they saying that to her.
Janice Hunter.
Janice Hunter. Happy birthday.
Cheryl Caden says, nice to see you, Miss Helen, Miss Carol, and Grandma. You take care of yourself. I love you so much.
Oh, thank you. I love y'all too. Y'all are the greatest. Y'all are so sweet and caring. Y'all, unbelievable how caring people are that you don't know about. You know, I would never have met none of these people.
Yep.
I stay right here all the time. I don't.
Janice is 74 today.
Oh, 74. Well, great.
Just a spring chicken.
Yes, you sure are. And I hope you're having a blessed birthday. I hope it's not too cold there and you're not outside where it is
says,
cold.
thank you. You're both sweet ladies.
Oh.
One more
Texas
time.
Nana.
Hello, Carol. Hey, Texas Nana.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You're going to have to get your own channel. You know all these people.
I don't even know how to do that. How to slow down the chat going up.
I don't know how.
Except on my phone.
I don't know how either. I'm scared to mess with anything on there because I'm afraid. Oh, you do it on there or there?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm not touching nothing because if I do, I'll probably do the wrong thing.
Me too, after I scattered everything around here.
But if Danny says if you do that, then it'll be delayed along. You know, it'll be delayed.
Yeah.
Like when you see it. But y'all have certainly made me happy. I read comments and I laugh in there by myself in my house on looking at the computer and reading comments. These people tickle you to death. Some of the stuff they say.
The Queen and the Male Lady blessings from heaven.
Oh, that's sweet.
Larry Tall.
Y'all, they named me that. I didn't name myself that. They named me that for some reason. I don't know why.
Thanks, Holly. Ebeth.
And y'all, all these people, somebody, oh, that's the same person saying happy birthday to
Yeah, they're getting caught up, I guess.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm telling you, I have people that you run into like in the stores, and they go out of their way to help you and try to make things easier for you. That is a blessing to me to see people that's willing to.
I ran into a young man yesterday. Last time I saw him, he was only 9 years old.
Oh.
And now he's 21 and has two child.
Oh.
He said, hey, Miss Carol. He said, do you recognize me? I looked and looked. Of course, the girl with beard and everything. And
Oh,
has
yeah.
a tattoo. I said, no, sir. He said, I'm Scott's son and Andrew's son. I said, oh, my God. You've grown up. And you're 21?
Yeah. They don't stay little long at our church. These little babies, they come in there holding them. Next thing they walking around. Next thing they running up down the aisle. I mean, like overnight, they just grow so fast and grow up and get grown and get married. And you know when that happens, you're getting old.
Yep.
But that's life, you know, and my grandmother and my mama and everybody said the older you get, the faster time goes.
It does.
And I do believe it's true. It just seems like.
Shoot, overnight I was 40 years old. Today I'm 60 something, you know?
Yeah.
Way to go.
I know it, and it goes so fast. And the Bible says your life is like a vapor. And that's just about true, because it's here. Next thing you know, you're 84 years old, and you wonder how all that time went by so fast. And you don't
Janice Hunter says, I know Ronnie Mouse. One of my sisters was sister-in-laws.
What did they say?
Janice Hunter, I know Ronnie Mullis. One of his sisters was my sister-in-law.
Oh, one of his sisters. I didn't know he had but one sister. Are they the one that had the Dairy Queen? What was her name? I went to their house one time. That woman had the cleanest house, and she had the curtains pulled, and she had on a little halter top, and I just thought that was the neatest house, and that woman just seemed like she just had everything under control. And what was her name?
I have not a clue.
I know. I can't think of nothing. I think this has devastated my brain even worse than it did before. And she was so smart. You would go to the Dairy Queen where they run it. She was always wiping, doing stuff in there, cleaning up. She had some paintings on the wall of the Dairy Queen that she painted herself. She was a smart. I see her every now and then uptown, and she was a very impressive person. She was so smart and she was a pretty girl, and she just made an impression on me. A friend of mine lived close to her, and they were friends, and I went to her house that time, and I was just astonished that her house was so clean. And
there was one that died named Waylene. Mary Sue is her name.
Mary Sue?
Yeah.
It was Sue something, but I don't think it. I don't remember it was Mary Sue. What was the last name? I can't remember nothing, y'all. Is that lady from Dublin, or she probably knows what her name was? It was a two name, but I can't think of it. I'm not even gonna try because my brain's all messed up this morning anyway. I can't think of nothing.
God sent an angel to you this morning. Thanks, Miss Carol.
Oh, they know you too, don't they? Had you ever been on there before you got on Stevens?
No.
Oh, you sure got known real fast. That's how come
Yeah,
you...
my Facebook page has increased with friends.
Oh, my
Mostly
God.
from this.
I don't even know if you all mine.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, you mentioned that snake on my posted.
Oh, yeah. Lord, you see, I can't. I'm way behind on everything. It was Sue something or other. But, you know, a long time ago, people used to have two names. But my mama didn't give me but one name. And my sister, too. My sister had one name, and I had one name. Her name was Annie Merle. And a lot of old-timey people had two names.
My middle name is Carol. My first name is the Rose of Sharon, that bush, but it's called that Althea plant. Althea is my first name.
Is it? Althea. I've heard that name before. Althea Carol. We only had one name, so I don't know. My daddy's name was John D, and it was not a D-E-E, it was just a D. I don't know why they named him.
Janice Hunter. I used to live in Dublin, born in Lawrence County. I have three brothers down there. The two are preachers and one lives in Virginia.
Who?
Janice Hunter.
And where does she live?
She said, I used to live in Dublin.
Oh, she did.
And she's got three brothers down here.
Oh, right there's where it says,
Yep.
Oh.
Two of them are preachers.
Well,
Do they preach in Dublin or?
Yes.
Miss Janice?
If they like me, it'll
Hugh
be a while.
Collins was the owner of Dairy
Yes,
Queen.
Collins. Sue Collins. Her name was Sue, wasn't it? maybe it wasn't two names. It was just Sue.
Mary Sue.
Mary Sue. Well, people just called her Sue. But she was the workingest woman. You'd go in that Dairy Queen and she would not be sitting around, and she would be wiping and cleaning and doing all kind of stuff. They were some nice, caring people. I think they had one son. I think it was all I remember. I don't know, but
Superstar. I guess that's the name.
huh?
So Helen is okay. The title freaked me out. Laugh out loud.
Oh, did she not?
And she didn't understand. I guess she just came in.
If you just came in, I went out this morning to check on my little chickens to take all the cover and stuff off the pen. Two of them were dead by something got in there and killed them. And that upset me. I'm sorry, I didn't, I forget that y'all don't know what happened.
You got 809 on here right now.
Oh my goodness. But that's what happened. I was devastated, and I still am. I'm a little better, I think. I was a bundle of nerves. I couldn't get my channel going. I couldn't get my TV right. My son came down and got that fixed, and Carol came and he went back up there. He was expecting a package or something other.
Okay, Janice Hunter wrote, yes, they do fill in for pastors that are out. They have pastored churches in several towns around Dublin.
Oh, but she didn't say who they were. But anyway, and where do you live? Did she say?
Oh, Miss Janice Hunter, where do you live now?
I'm sorry, I like to know where y'all live. I can't help it.
Did Stephen fix that heat lamp yet?
No, he certainly hasn't. He's been busy. I looked at some out there at Tractor Supply the other day, but Stephen said you gave him one for me, and he hadn't got it. He's really got more than he can do. I don't know what's wrong with it.
My white shepherd broke the cord on it.
Oh,
Trying to get after those chickens. I mean, not those rabbits.
did you raise it? If that lady, I want to know where she. If I don't look, I'll miss it.
I live in Jackson, Georgia.
Oh.
That's...
Oh, thank you for telling me. I don't know where Jackson, Georgia is either. I don't know where nothing hardly is. Do you know where Jackson, Georgia is?
I mean, Georgia's
Where are you
a
from?
big state. I was born in New Orleans, but I was raised in the state of Maine.
Maine.
I lived there for 26 years.
There's a girl that used to go to our church, lived in Maine. And she came down here and went to church here. She went back. She said it was cold in Maine. She said it was very cold. I don't know nothing about nowhere other than Georgia, hardly. I've
I
never.
got another visitor.
Huh?
A little caterpillar.
Oh, that was one got in my coffee cup the other day, just like that. Oh, the times are going 90 miles an hour. Back here, the wind blowing, and somebody said something about a crying shame.
Yeah.
Is that a person's
That's a
name?
yeah.
Oh, I
It's
want to
see
see
Maine.
one day.
It's a beautiful state, but
Is it?
I got tired of shoveling snow.
Oh, I know it. I had a neighbor that lived back there. She was from Minnesota, and she said it snowed up to your top of their eave of their house, and they had to cover up. And the summer was not a long summer.
Yeah.
It was
We got
short.
9 months of winter and 3 months of bad golf.
Oh, bad God. I wouldn't like to live. I'm a cold-natured person. I can deal with the heat.
Yeah,
A
Jackson
lot.
is 1 hour and 34 minutes from Dublin.
Oh,
North or south? East or west?
I don't know.
Me.
Tony Z.
Do you have
Miss
a garage?
Helen, do you have a garage?
She's got a carport.
Yeah, I've got a carport. It doesn't close.
Rose Lake. Hi, mail lady. Hey. She said hi to me.
Oh, she did. Do you know her?
Nope. North.
There's some lakes.
Jackson's north of here, an hour north.
Which is north? Which way is north? Oh, that way.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at the
I
sun
know.
because I'm in the wrong area. I know where north is at my house.
William lives 441 north, so that's that way, I think. I don't know directions. I get lost all the time. I'm telling you, I'm falling apart, which I guess I never knew which way. I know east is this way, is going towards Swainsboro and Adrian. That's east. That's north. And that's no, that's north. I'm all mixed up. I better just hush. I'm getting myself confused, and that's not good. But anyway, I'm here in.
No, I have a Maine accent. So Susan N.
You sort of have you sort of look like an Indian a little bit.
I'm half.
You're a half?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are?
My mother was full-blooded Mi'kmaq out of Canada, Nova Scotia area in New Brunswick.
Oh, good gracious, you are.
You don't want to mess with me.
I declare what
I'm
you.
only joking.
I know it. You are a barrel of laughs, and you got all kind of stuff to tell. You should certainly be on here, because you have a lot of friends already on here. You ought to just get your phone out and figure out how to do it. If Danny or Stephen or somebody can help you, I can't even help myself. They help me. But
Did you see where one brother lives in East Dublin, Janice Hunter?
what?
Janice Hunter has a brother that lives in East Dublin.
Has what?
A brother.
Oh, a brother. Well, how do I know who he is?
Is his last name Hunter, Janice?
Probably. Well,
She could be married.
well, yeah, she could be married. Did Danny?
Milton and Brenda Thomas on Arthur Graham Road. What's over yonder off of 29.
29. Oh, that's. Oh. I know. I don't know roads. 29 is Soapton Road. Is that right?
Yeah.
I know by Soapton Road. I don't. I'm really not all directions and all these highways. You know them because of your. I guess you had a route, didn't you, that you went?
Yeah.
Did you go all over the place or just a straight?
It was 89 miles. It was between
89 miles. You
Between-
went that far every day.
between Snowbirch Road and 29.
Good gracious.
Yeah, I cut off at Oriental Road.
Oh shoot. I didn't know you could go that many miles and
Yeah,
Stay-
there's two routes that are over 100 miles on the west side.
What time did you start?
Oh, yeah. Try to get out by 10.
And what time would you get through?
Well, before Amazon came along,
Oh,
yeah,
that made a difference.
I would get off about 3. When Amazon came along, probably 5, 6 o'clock.
John Ray,
Carol makes and brought more than wire with her this morning. She brought some happiness.
she sure did. And a hug
Mm-hmm.
that I usually get from Stephen, and she brought me one that was, well, I really needed it too. That was so sweet of you to do that. You are a blessing.
Looks kind of boy ain't looking.
Huh?
He said I would make a good wife.
Oh, you surely would. Why aren't you?
So,
Why?
I keep my running shoes on.
Oh, I got these.
I have the same problem as Steven, meeting the wrong man.
Oh, well, these are my new shoes somebody sent me. They don't have a screw in them, but I put them on because I think they want me to throw my other ones away. But, you know, I use them when I get in the chicken pen or raking. Yesterday I got out there and I raked and I cleaned it up. The feathers come out and they scratch up stuff that's...
Yep. I wear old shoes to cut the lawn when I push them on my backyard.
And I hate to throw them away because, I don't know, I still use them. You know, I don't wear my good shoes out to do all that stuff. Get in the dirt and dig and go through this branch up there to Stevens. Good gracious. I wonder what
Probably shooting doves, maybe.
might be. Let's see, John Peterson. I wear,
No problem, Monique.
she uses the,
She wears. I wear she.
huh?
Is
I wear, she uses to the, what does that say?
soles to fall off. I think
Oh,
John Patterson is having problems with the keyboard or the voice thing on it.
oh
It's okay, John.
y'all, I'm telling you, it don't take much to confuse me. Because I'm already confused. I mean, I'm just,
John likes to watch birds and do stuff.
he
I
does.
wear shoes to the sole till the sole falls out. That's what he meant to say.
well, that was, my soul was falling off, and I was up at Stevens, and I couldn't walk because the sole kept flipping down, and I was going to fall down, so I told him to put a screw in it, and that thing's still in it, and I still wear them. That's the ones I wear around when I in the chicken pen and walking through mud, and and that screw done the trick, you know. I couldn't find nothing. I couldn't find nothing to cut that sole off with where I could walk. Every time I take my foot up, that sole would flop down and I about fall. Things happen to me that don't happen to other people, y'all.
Yeah.
Just life.
It's so cold, your top temperature went off here.
Something happened to that.
Probably needs a new battery.
Yeah, it probably does, cause it cuts off. I bought some more batteries. I'll get them out. I bought some more.
I'm looking for this time change next month.
You are?
No, I'm not.
Me either. I thought
Hopefully
you
next year it'll be changed. It's gone through whatever they have to do. They just have to sign the whatever
Well,
they do up there. It was 8-0.
I don't know. I think what they did it for to start with, but children were going to school in the dark. But this ain't it gonna be the same way again if they change it?
No, it gets dark here about 7-something. When they change, they'll get dark at 6 or 5:30
You talking about in the morning or the night?
at night.
Well, they were talking about in the mornings. youngins standing out there in the dark to meet the bus, but I don't know. I don't like change. And I have a clock in there that's up, way up high on the chimney. And I have to get up on a big old stool and get that thing down and try to set it. And that happens every year. And set my clock in the car. And that's not easy for me to change all that. It's just look like to me more trouble than it's worth. Is your coffee cold as ice?
No, it's pretty warm.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, I stopped putting batteries in some of my little clocks that I collected, you know.
Well, your phone, it changes by itself,
Yeah.
and that's what I like. I don't like to have to, that big old round clock I got in there, you got to twist it around, and you got to get it set the right hand on everything, and it's just more trouble than it's worth, and I'll be glad that because my body is set by a clock, internal clock, and it goes by that instead of what it says.
Yeah.
And it messes my sleeping up. It messes. I just don't deal with change real good. Especially the time and
Well,
stuff.
when I lived in Maine, it gets darker earlier, so it would get dark about 3:30, 3:45.
It would.
Yeah. See, the sun rises in Maine and then starts going over the whole United States.
Oh,
So it gets darker sooner. And
I never thought about that. But Cody went to
Alaska.
Alaska, and it hardly.
Yeah, they don't have any.
It kind of got dim, but it was still you could see good. You know, I don't know. I don't want to go to no Alaska because I know if this is freezing me, I know Alaska would kill me.
Janice Hunter, my husband and I lived in Dublin in the 70s, and in 74 we moved up to Jonesboro, close to Jackson. We married almost 52 years.
Oh,
He died in 2018. She's had a rough time with that loss.
oh, I know it.
I bet.
Oh, that. Well, I'm so glad you came on here and let me know who you are. I like to know my people that watch me and stuff, you know. My son had a boy working up there for him, and I'd say, he'd call him John, you know, and I'd say, well, what's John's last name? Well, I don't know.
Bear Paw lives in Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh, Anchorage, Alaska. Let's see, what was that place Cody was at? Something Pass.
Was it on the coast?
Well,
Was he working in a fishing thing?
Yeah. Something Pass. It was a factory where they processed salmon,
Mm-hmm.
and they would go in this thing, and you'd have on a big old suit, and when he'd come out, he'd have ice on his eyebrows and his eyelashes, and I can't think of nothing when I want to.
Oh, Bear Paws was born in Louisiana like I was.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
And you was born in Louisiana?
Yeah, New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans.
Mardi Gras
That-
country.
That's in, where?
Mardi Gras. They have a big celebration
And that's
in
where
February.
In
New Orleans.
New Orleans. I had a nephew that lived in, not New Orleans, but I don't even know why I try to think of anything, because I can't think of it. Over there where that tornado was so bad.
Seidel.
It's close to New Orleans, but I can't.
Baton Rouge?
No. You probably won't never guess it. South Dakota. I was born in South.
Alexandria?
It's just about an 8-hour drive from here. But that don't tell you much, does
No.
it? You don't know.
It took me and my sister, we went to Mardi Gras in 2009. And it took us 9 hours to drive to Sidell, and that's where we stayed the night. And plus it was another hour to go to New Orleans.
It's not Tennessee. It's not that far. Oh, I don't know where it is. Let me see how many people is on here.
805.
Oh my goodness, there's still a lot of them on there.
Or 801.
I'm not, no, I don't know nothing, and when I do know something, I can't think of it. So, I'm not too, I can't think of it. That makes me mad when I can't think of something, because I always am trying to think of it. If I had something that had a map on it, I could find it, but I don't have that. Somebody sent me a thing, had all the states and the abbreviations, because I could never tell what abbreviation went to each state. But they gave me that, and I used to bring it out here all the time. And when I'd get something from another state, I'd know what the abbreviation was.
Oh, he worked, Bear Paws said Cody worked at False Pass.
Yeah, that,
And,
how does she remember that?
and
That's
Satika? Is that what it's called? Satika?
False Pass. That's it? Y'all are so smart.
Yeah, that's how cold it is. It's 60 degrees, but that wind feels like it's 40 something
I
on
know
my back.
it sure does. It's all.
Yeah, 3 shirts on underneath here. I mean, 2 shirts on, plus this.
I know it. This shade right here, we ought to be sitting right out there in that sun. But take all kind of mess to move all this stuff, and False Pass. That's exactly where he was. That's exactly where I would have never thought of it either. I could not. I would not have remembered that. He's got pictures of that on his phone where he was, and he stayed out there and worked, and he made good money, but I tell you, I couldn't do that. I could not.
Yeah.
That's too cold for me. This is too cold right here for me. I have to have something warm to stay warm, Tony said.
We did Willie Joyce and when we went to Mardi Gras.
What was that word?
Oh,
Right.
oops, missed it.
Yep. I'll go back and look at it whenever I get in the house. I can't keep up with it. When I talk, I can't read, and when I can't read fast anyway, and this thing is just like jumping from there to there.
Yep.
Like jumping like it's on fire. Used to.
And JP says we need to go stay warm and get in. We need
Yeah.
to be in the sun.
We sure
I
do.
love sitting in the sun.
We could set it out there, but I don't know how good it would do. But it's fixing to be 1 o'clock, and it's about time to get off. And y'all, I'm not gonna take y'all around there and let y'all see the chickens, 'cause I hadn't got my little chickens up yet. I just didn't really feel like going around there doing it right then. I really hate to even think about it, but it's just facts of life. You know, things happen and you can't get a coat.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wish I bought some flannel. I do have some flannel things to wear. I like flannel.
I'm gonna get. I do too. I like long handles and all kind of warm. I like a vest like your arms. If I
Oh,
can keep my
I got two or three of them in the house.
I can keep my this part warm, then I can do pretty good.
Keep your core
My
warm.
mine wore out and tore up, and so I hadn't got me another one yet. But I like, they're not bulky and
Right.
just all bundled up all the time. But look at that bird sitting out there on that birdhouse. I know
Aw.
he's probably trying to get some sun. Well, it's 1 o'clock in Dublin, Georgia, and I want to thank y'all all so much for coming in here and bearing with me through this trial that I went through this morning, and I'm gonna try to get over that because there's nothing I can do about it but reinforce and get going again and try to see if I thought Danny looked at that pen and he said nothing could get in it.
Yeah.
But it did have some little places that a snake could have crawled in. And I did not think nothing would happen to them. They were up like, two of them was up like this high. They were bigger, and the other one was a small little, it looked like a little quail, and it was so pretty. And I'd sat out there yesterday and I tried to name them, I was gonna give them a name and everything, and I spent a lot of time yesterday with them, and then this morning went out there laying there dead. But anyway, this too shall pass, and I'll overcome this. And thank y'all for being so kind to me today and being so caring. And y'all, I know y'all do that. Y'all are so kind and caring to me. But anyone out there that just sees someone that maybe look like they're happy, may have a burden on their heart, that you might lift them up and pick them up and give them a better outlook for that day. Just try that, and let's make this world a better place to be in and to enjoy until our time, that we'll go to heaven and everything is happy there. Not no sadness, not no tears or anything. So I want to say I thank y'all so much for being here, and y'all, I'll be on Friday at 10 a.m. Hopefully I can get this TV to working and I can do it without nobody Danny having to come down here and start me, get me going. And thank you, Carol, for coming, and you were so sweet. That is so sweet of you to come all the way to Dublin to be hug me, and that was a blessing. That's what y'all. That's how you uplift each other.
That's
you
right.
see a hurt in someone, and you give them a hug. That is the least you could do, and the most you could do to help them to get by that time, and it will pass. And so thoughtful of her to drive all the way over here and to be with me when I was alone today, and Danny came to help me, but he needed to be wherever they are. I don't even know where they are, camping somewhere, you said, didn't you?
Yeah.
But anyway, thank y'all again, and I'll see y'all in the
Take
next
care, everybody.
video.
Take care.
And Carol, you take care too, and you come back anytime you want to. You're a big help. I need somebody to help
Yep.
me with this reading over here. I'm telling you,
I can help you out
it's
sometimes.
you hadn't got to make a special trip, but if you over this way and want
Oh,
to
so
drop
it
in,
wasn't a special trip for me today.
yes, well, I certainly appreciate you doing it. So I'll see y'all in the next video.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Now I got to find that. Oh, I see that X
Yep.
up there. And